everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to Niche Faerie Flowers. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up with our Faerie King heir, who is leading his tribe of kind of dusty, like hot chocolate. This would be a hot chocolate coloring, wouldn't it? Our hot chocolate and albino nichelings onto a brand new island. So under his father's leadership, we have managed to gather an excess of 200 food. Like we have more than 200. So that is absolutely amazing. 9 nichelings. We got our population up as well. And we have a bunch of pairs already set up. Zali, one of our females, she is a god. She is pregnant. She is the daughter of Princess Yuvi. And God Tylish. So she's pregnant with Prince Za's child right now, but she's actually compatible with Faerie King heir. So once she has this baby who is going to be a god, she is going to be claimed by the king forevermore. And she is hopefully going to produce his heir as well as future royals. So we have that going on. And then we have God Bruazine, who's B&A. She's not compatible with the king, so she's probably going to find another mate and breed with him. Aside from that, these two ladies, they have a very handsome and awesome looking brother in God Christ. I mean, look at him. Isn't he amazing? He's like a top deck nicheling with blue eyes, and he's got that claw, big ears. I love him. He's my favorite nicheling right now. And the only one who's got like a different coloring to all of the other nichelings. But we're waiting for those two to kind of catch up with the port, and then we can get going. We have enough food to wait, so I'm not too stressed about that. But let's just turn the day. And oh my goodness. Prince Hepsi, you've grown up into a big boy. Okay, let's give God Krite his second Godstone. And then he's essentially going to just race down here. Space for his little sister. And now we're going to head off. And Zali is going to give birth to her baby on the new island. So, Faerie King heir, he is leading us to new lands, and I'm quite excited. I feel really guilty because in the previous episode his father died on the same day his mother died, and I knew a male nicheling died, but I had no clue who did. So for a few episodes there we were very confused, and yeah, I didn't even notice that our poor king Drain had died until we were like at the port. And look at this island. It looks super cool. Okay, so these guys are kind of stuck on this little port island, and they have to get, without drowning, which we have babies, oh my goodness, without drowning, they have to try and get to land. And then we're going to see how we can maneuver this to the best of our ability. There's a bunch of trees, which is good. And look at these waterways. They look so fancy. We have a lake here. We've got a bunch of rivers. That looks so nice. And look at the coasts. Okay. We're going to have to try and figure out how we can... I think crossing here might be the safest ways for our teens. We don't want them to drown. I think they should be okay, like, on these tiles that aren't too far down in the water. The adults are going to be okay. But we need to get Zali out of the water, because she has to have her baby. So I do not want her baby to drown, so we're not having this child in the water. And then we need to start moving everyone else. So... let's see. How can we move you guys? Let's come up here. And some of our nichelings could hunt in these waters if they wanted to. Not everyone can, in all honesty. Okay, how do we want to go about this? I kind of want to go to this savannah section. I want to go, and I don't think this island has berryness. I'm hoping it does not. We'll just have to see how it pans out. Let's go there. Let's move you. Yep, I want you guys to kind of head... okay, Yuvi? Okay, Yuvi, you made it up that way too. Let's see, Drell. Oh, Drell. Drell made it too. Okay, now it's just for the youngins. Okay, Krite hopefully should not be drowning. Little Bruazine is too young to go into the water just yet. We need to wait for her to be a teen at least before I send her in there, otherwise she's going to die, and that is not going to be too fun. Also, I did not set my timer, so this episode's going to be slightly longer than normal. Well, that is fine. I'm sure you guys are okay with that. Okay, let us turn the day. Who died? That was one of our males, wasn't it? Was it one of our males? I feel like we knew someone was going to pass away. And they did. And I feel bad because I don't remember who it was. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, come here, young one. And then Zali. Zali, you have the comfort of coming up here. So let's set up a nest in this area. We'll get King Air to help you out because he wants to breed you as soon as you are ready. And then Krite, he's going to join the rest of his family on this side. Look, he found a nest. Okay, excellent. This is exactly what we want to be dealing with. And this is good because, you know, Savannah Island, but we have food, so we are not too worried at all. Let's come up here. And honestly, we have like a bunch of trees. We should discover some food by the time we start running low. So that's awesome. Also, do we have birds on this island? I hope we don't, because we just left our little baby over there. I don't think we do. This is a peaceful island. But then again, I thought we didn't have Barinas in peaceful islands, but we did. So let's settle down, see what sort of god this is going to be. Oh, it's a little girl with that hot chocolate skin, which is pretty cool. So let's give her a name. This is going to be God Ra. God Ra, welcome to the family. Very nice, very nice. She's not that strong, but that's okay, that's okay. And now, Zali is going to be claimed by the king. Oh, there we go. And hopefully she's going to produce for us. Ooh, grab some fishies. Hopefully she is going to produce for us some... Yep, okay, King's going to join everyone on that side. And Brazine is a teen. So I think she should be able to make it. Yes, she can travel. That makes me happy. She can also fish. So she might spend some time with her sister and niece doing some of that. So all of those siblings who were born to God Tylish, thank goodness, they've inherited the claw. So that's going to be super useful for us. Okay, great. Let's jump here. I could have sent him to the coast, but we do like to explore. We do like our explorations quite a bit. These, okay, UV has pretty much retired from breeding, but that's okay because we have other nichelings to breed as well. And as these ladies start growing up, I don't think anyone's compatible with the king. B and A, no, they share the B. Once these ladies start growing up, we'll find them mates with the other males we have, and then we'll keep like other god lines going. So that should help us out quite a bit until we find like new nichelings and stuff. And oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at you! Look at you! Oh, there we go. Krite is a handsome young adult now. So that makes me really happy. And Zali, she has 2 days left. There's a nest here, so I think she might want to jump in this direction a little bit. And let's see, Brazine. Brazine's gonna join everyone else here as well. And then our king, he's gonna come along to this side too. Yeah. And little baby Ra is gonna have to catch up whenever she does. But I know it seems a little bit mean, but I feel as though they wouldn't be too bothered with like Ra being on her own because, you know, Ra is not the king's child. That sounds very, very cruel, but I feel like there's a bit of... I don't know if you guys know what I mean. There's like a bit of, you know, I wouldn't say snobbishness, but privilege when you're in the royal family, at least with the fairies. And, I mean, they would still value her because she's a fairy child, but I think we've spent so long without royalty that, and we've like completely been out of the god line for so long that the royals really value the royals. They haven't had to worry about any gods or anything for a long time. Okay, turning the day. And little god Ra, I'll move her down here slowly so when she's a teen she can try and make the effort to move over. Zali is ready to give birth, so she is going to settle down on a nest. Clear that. She's going to jump here. And let's get you guys to gather up some food. Has any of our other nichelings aged up? No. We're waiting on Brazine, I think. Okay, let's jump here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that creature escaped, darn it. Okay, the king is going to clear away these spots. We're going to get Hepsy to gather some berries. Then clear that. So maybe Krite can help out with the berries. And then Barazine, let's clear this. Join your brother Krite to get to know each other a little bit because I don't think you guys did. And let's see if we get... Oh, I'm so sorry, Drell. I am so sorry. I forgot about you. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. Let's clear that bit of grass. Okay. And let's have a look. Are we going to get, like straight off the bat, a little heir, a prince? And right now, who's in line? Right now, the king's younger brother. Who is in line? So we have Drell, Za, and Hepsy. Let me check. Drell, Za. Okay, Drell is next in line right now. Drell is next in line. So if Zali does not have a boy, then Drell's gonna take the lead, essentially. Okay, let's have a look. Yes! Okay, we got ourselves a fairy prince, so we don't have to worry about missing out on that. Look at this royal line going strong. Okay, this is going to be our fairy prince, Yentino. Fairy prince Yentino, welcome to the family. So that hot chocolate gene's kind of staying strong, which is pretty good. And then Ra's going to play around on the cliff over here. I feel so bad. She kind of got left behind, and her mother is, you know, with her new brother, who is a royal, unlike her. She's a god, and everyone's attention's over there. Whole family's over there. I do feel a little bit bad for her, but oh well. Okay, since we have no other females that we're pairing up, I'm going to breed Zali with the king again. So let's bring her back here. Excellent. So we have that going. Grab some berries. You guys are going to do some berry hunting too, especially now that it's raining. Excellent. Look at all those berries, all that food, all that yummy food. Okay, and then Hepsy, grab some berries there, clear that spot. The king's going to come here, do a bit of exploring. And then Brawazine's going to help with her exploring as well and just dive into the grasses with her brother, who I feel as though she thinks is super, super cool because he looks cool. And he's got claws just like her, but then he's got like an interesting coloring compared to everyone else. I think it just makes her pay attention to him, and she probably feels as though he's like some great hunter, super wise. So that's kind of cool. Okay, let's turn the day. Nice. And let's see. Okay, you're still young. You're going to play around here a little bit more. And rains is still ongoing, which is perfect for us. It's giving us plenty of opportunity to grab some food. Okay, nice. And then you guys can probably start moving here. Zali has 2 days, so she is going to play around a little bit with exploration. And, oh, Brazine's old enough, so that means after this next child that Zali has, we can start seeing if maybe Brazine might find a match from the males that we have. She's incompatible with the king, otherwise the king would have claimed her, but he's not going to. He's not going to. Like, usually forced breedings, like, that result in sickly children will happen if we have like fairy females, but no one compatible with the king. But since we already do, that's not something that needs to be done. Okay, and look at this, we're doing pretty good. We're like a tribe full of fairies. Like, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? Okay. Finally, Ra is old enough to join the rest of her family, so she's just gonna hop on over like this, and then she can't do fishing, so that probably wasn't a smart choice. And oh look! Our fairy prince Yantino, he has 4 attack. Like, come on. Okay. I like it. He's got 4 attack. So he's like the strongest king we will ever have. Or have had so far. The strongest king we will have had so far. Okay, you guys jump here. And I'm going to get these folks to scout out any any places that our female can nest. So I'll get them to do some of the scouting work. And then we'll send over Zali. So Zali is possibly going to jump over here. She is going to build her nest. Excellent. And that way, everyone's getting a bit of a move on. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. Actually, I don't know. Are we hoping for a boy or a girl? It doesn't matter at this point. I guess having a spare would be nice. Oh, another boy! Okay, we just got another boy. We have a spare. That is so cool. He's not as strong as his older brother, but that's okay. That's okay. So this is going to be Prince Zawi. Prince Zawi, welcome to the family. He's got like the exact same coloring as his brother as well. Who died? See, this happens to me every time. I move these nichelings around and then someone dies and I'm like, wait a second. I remembered you a day ago, but now that you're dead, I don't. Which is really sad, but... Does this happen to you guys? It happens to me a lot. It happens to me a lot. Okay, Yantino, let's move there. We'll get God Ra over here. And I need to check who else I want to breed. So our little youngin' Brazine is not a youngin' anymore. And we need to check to see who she might decide to pair up with. So she's got B and A. E and A. B and K. B and A. Okay, so none of these young ones she's going to be compatible with. She's not compatible with anyone, unfortunately. So we're going to have to breed just Zali and the king again, who only has a couple days left. So this might be his last child. Unfortunately, she's not compatible with anyone. So we're going to have to wait for some handsome male to come out of the shadows and claim her. Okay. So we have another breeding going for them, which is really good because they're making progress on that end. Oh, for a second I was like, didn't Bird just eat Ra? But no, it didn't. It didn't. Ra just moved. Ra just moved to that side, and I got a little bit panicked. Okay, Drell, grab some berries. Let's see. Hepsi, grab some berries as well. And you jump here, grab more berries, clear that out. So, Ra is Za's child. Ra is Za's child. But yes, that is the case. Okay, let's clear this and that. And Brazine. There we go. And this is pretty good. This is pretty good. We've got 10 nichelings. Hot chocolate line's going strong. Albino line's going strong. I'd love Krite to be able to breed with someone at some point to pass on his awesome genes. We'll have to see how it all pans out. Let's turn the day. Food's pretty decent as well. Yantino's catching up with the rest of his family, who were really excited about his birth, but have since then kind of decided to go exploring, leaving him a little bit behind. And he is quite small. Let's see. Let's grab some of this and jump here. So this is a very interesting spot. There's like one tile right in the middle of the island that connects us up, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then let's jump there. And now we've got a bit of a bottleneck going on. How to solve the bottleneck is the question. How to solve this bottleneck. Okay, let's clear this and that. And Zali has 2 days left. Krite, I might want to... might want to jump right over there. Excellent. I think I want to move onto the right side of the island. So we're going to go on the right side. And then like kind of sweep down and clear that pot before moving along. So, okay, let's turn the day. We have been playing this series for so long. I think this is my longest run series at this point in terms of niche. Pirate Cove was very long. I think we had 70 episodes on Pirate Cove before I started this one. But now we have kind of exceeded like 80 episodes. Pirate Cove is like 70-something. This is, I think it was 73, something like that. This is 80 episodes. We've exceeded 80, so that's kind of cool. And I'm glad that you guys are still interested in this series even after all this time. Because in all honesty, I am. Like, I love this series. It's just so fun to play, in my opinion. But okay, I think that is enough moving around. I am going to leave off here. When we come back next time, we're going to get Zali to have her baby and then see if we run into any new interesting nichelings. But with that said and done, guys, I will end the episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.